Your personal information might be for sale on the dark web. It's a daily reality in our hyper-connected world. Every time you sign up for a new service, you are entrusting your data to a company. Even the biggest corporations are not immune to cyber attacks, and your information becomes a commodity. Your data could be part of a massive data dump sold for just a few dollars. You might not even know your data has been compromised until it is far too late. Billions of personal records are stolen every year. The first step towards protecting yourself is understanding the threat. This guide will provide you with actionable steps to uncover what's out there. You don't need to be a cybersecurity expert to take back control. This guide provides free, accessible tools and straightforward instructions to strengthen your defenses. We'll guide you through checking your exposure, understanding results, and mitigating potential damage. I'll show you how to use trusted online resources to scan for your data across known breaches. You'll learn to interpret findings and take immediate action, including creating strong passwords and enabling two-factor authentication. Let's get started. Data breaches are a common way your data ends up on the dark web. Imagine the websites and services you use daily. You trust them to protect your information, like your name, email, and passwords. Cybercriminals are constantly finding new methods to find weaknesses in their defenses. When they succeed, they steal vast databases containing personal information. This stolen data is then sold on the dark web. It can take months for a company to discover they've been hacked. This is why it's critical to understand that even with safe online habits, your data can be exposed. While large-scale corporate breaches are a major source of stolen data, another significant pathway involves targeting individuals directly. Cybercriminals are masters of social engineering, which is the art of manipulating people into giving up confidential information. The most common form of this is phishing. You have likely received a phishing email before. It might look like a legitimate message from your bank, a delivery service, or a popular tech company, urging you to click a link to update your details or verify your account. The link, however, leads to a fake website designed to look exactly like the real one. When you enter your username and password on this fraudulent site, you are not logging into your account. You are handing your credentials directly to a criminal. These attacks have become incredibly sophisticated, often using personalized information to make them more convincing. Criminals might use your name, mention a recent purchase, or create a sense of urgency by claiming your account has been compromised and needs immediate attention. Even the most cautious person can be fooled by a well-crafted phishing attempt, especially when caught off guard. Every password stolen this way is another piece of data that can be sold. Malware is another powerful tool used to steal data directly from your devices. This malicious software can be disguised as a legitimate attachment in an email, a free software download, or even hidden within a seemingly harmless mobile app. Once you click on it, the malware installs itself on your computer or phone without your knowledge. Programs like keyloggers can record every single keystroke you make, capturing all your usernames, passwords, credit card numbers, and private messages. This information is then silently sent back to the criminal's server, providing them with a continuous stream of your most sensitive data. Finally, we cannot overlook the risk posed by insider threats. Sometimes the person responsible for a data leak is not a faceless hacker from across the world, but a disgruntled or careless employee within a company. An employee with access to sensitive customer databases might be tempted to steal data for financial gain or revenge. In other cases, an employee might fall victim to a phishing attack themselves, inadvertently giving a hacker access to the company's internal network. This human element is often the weakest link in the security chain, providing another route for your personal information to escape into the wild and onto the dark web. Once your data has been stolen, whether through a massive breach or a targeted phishing attack, it enters a thriving underground economy. The dark web provides the perfect environment for this trade because it offers anonymity. Buyers and sellers can conduct transactions using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, making it incredibly difficult for law enforcement to trace the flow of money. On these hidden forums and marketplaces, your personal information is packaged and sold like any other product. A single email and password combination might sell for less than $1, but when sold in bulk, these lists generate significant profits. The value of your data depends on what is included. A simple list of emails and passwords from an old data breach might be relatively cheap. However, a more comprehensive profile known as a fulls is far more valuable. This package can include your full name, date of birth, address, phone number, social security number, and even financial details like bank account numbers or credit card information. Criminals purchase this detailed information to commit more serious crimes, such as identity theft, opening new lines of credit in your name, or filing fraudulent tax returns to steal your refund. The buyers on these marketplaces are a diverse group of criminals with different motives. Some are low-level scammers who purchase lists of credentials to launch widespread phishing campaigns or credential stuffing attacks, where they try the same email and password combination on hundreds of different websites, hoping you have reused your password. Others are more sophisticated fraudsters specializing in identity theft and financial crime. There are even state-sponsored hacking groups that may purchase data to gather intelligence or target specific individuals for political reasons. Your data becomes a versatile tool, adaptable for many illicit purposes. This entire ecosystem operates on a cycle of supply and demand. As long as there are buyers willing to pay for stolen information, there will be hackers motivated to breach systems and steal it. The data is often compiled, cross-referenced with other breaches, and updated to increase its value. An email address from one breach might be combined with a password from another, creating a more complete and dangerous profile. This is why even a seemingly minor breach from years ago can still pose a threat today. Your data does not simply disappear. It circulates, gets repackaged, and continues to fuel a criminal economy hidden just beneath the surface of the web. Now that we understand data exposure, let's take action. We'll use Have I Been Pwned, a free service created by security expert Troy Hunt. It maintains a database of breached data. It's your first defense to check for your email and security incidents. Simply visit haveibeenpwned.com, type in your email address, click Pwned. You'll get a green good news message or a red oh no, Pwned warning. This indicates your risk profile. Exposure means your credentials may be circulating among criminals. If Have I Been Pwned returned the red oh no, Pwned message, don't panic. The site lists data breaches where your email was found, including the compromised data. Review each breach carefully. If you reused passwords, a breach on one site could compromise your important accounts through credential stuffing. The report tells you what data was stolen. Use this report as your action plan, prioritizing breaches involving passwords. This is your roadmap to securing your digital life. It's a powerful tool for self-defense. DeHashed is a tool for deeper searches beyond just email addresses. It lets you search usernames, phone numbers, and names across a vast collection of leaked data. DeHashed operates on a freemium model. The free search can confirm if your usernames have been compromised. To use it, navigate to DeHashed's website and search for your information. Results show the source and type of exposed data. DeHashed helps connect the dots in your online identity. Using DeHashed with Have I Been Pwned enhances your security checks. Many of us use Google Chrome as our primary web browser, and it comes with a powerful built-in security feature that you should be using regularly, the Password Checkup tool. This feature is integrated directly into Chrome's password manager. If you save your passwords in your Google account, Chrome can automatically cross-reference your saved credentials against a database of known breached usernames and passwords. It does this securely and privately, without revealing your actual passwords to Google. This tool is incredibly convenient because it checks all your saved passwords at once, giving you a comprehensive overview of your security posture. To access this feature, open your Chrome browser and go to Settings. You can do this by clicking the three vertical dots in the top right corner of the browser window. From the Settings menu, navigate to the Autofill and Password section, and then click on Google Password Manager. Inside the Password Manager, you will find an option called Checkup or Password Checkup. Clicking this will initiate a scan of all the passwords you have saved in your Google account. The process only takes a few moments to complete, and it is something you should do periodically. The results of the checkup are broken down into three critical categories. The first and most important is compromised passwords. This section will list any of your saved credentials that have been found in a data breach. It will tell you which website the password belongs to, and strongly urge you to change it immediately. The second category is reused passwords. This will flag any instances where you have used the same password across multiple websites. As we have discussed, this is a dangerous practice, and the tool makes it easy to identify where you need to create unique passwords. The third category is weak passwords, which identifies passwords that are too simple or easy to guess, such as password 123 or 123456778. The tool will recommend that you update these to be stronger and more complex. The Google Password Checkup is an excellent example of proactive security. Instead of you having to manually search for each account, it automatically monitors your saved credentials and alerts you to potential problems. If you use Chrome to save your passwords, running this checkup is one of the most effective and efficient actions you can take to secure your accounts right now. After running these checks, you may be looking at a list of compromised accounts, and it is natural to feel a surge of anxiety. The most important thing to do is to remain calm and approach the situation methodically. Seeing your information in a breach does not automatically mean you have been personally hacked or that your bank account has been emptied. It simply means that your data is exposed, increasing your risk. Think of it as a warning light on your car's dashboard. It is not a sign of a catastrophe, but it is an urgent signal that you need to take action to prevent a bigger problem down the road. The key is to prioritize. Start with the most sensitive accounts first. Look through your breach reports from Have I Been Pwned, DeHashed, and the Google Password Checkup. Identify any compromised passwords associated with your primary email account, your financial institutions, or major e-commerce sites like Amazon. These are your highest priority targets because they hold the keys to your digital and financial life. A compromised email account is especially dangerous, as criminals can use it to reset the passwords for all your other accounts. Change the passwords on these critical services immediately. As you go through the list, document your findings. A simple notepad or a spreadsheet can help you keep track of which accounts were compromised, which passwords you have already changed, and which ones still need attention. For each compromised account, you must create a new, strong, and unique password. Do not simply add a number or a special character to your old password, create something entirely new. This is also the perfect time to enable two-factor authentication, or 2FA, on every account that offers it, especially for your high-priority services. This adds a crucial second layer of security. Remember, this process is not about assigning blame or feeling regret for past security habits. The digital landscape is complex, and even the most cautious individuals can be affected by data breaches beyond their control. View this as a positive and empowering exercise. You are taking proactive steps to clean up your digital footprint and build a much stronger defense for the future. By methodically addressing each vulnerability you have uncovered, you are significantly reducing your risk and taking back control of your personal information. This is the foundation of good cyber hygiene. Discovering a data leak can be scary. The first hour is critical to take control. Perform triage to prevent further damage. Focus on master key accounts, starting with your primary email. Change your password immediately to something strong and random. Next, secure financial accounts like online banking and payment services. Log in and change those passwords too. Finally, update passwords for major retail accounts where your credit card is stored. This 60-minute sprint protects your most valuable assets. By locking these down, you reduce the immediate threat. Now that you've secured critical accounts, it's time for a password overhaul. Every online account should have a unique password. Reusing passwords is like using the same key for everything you own. Aim for passwords at least 16 characters long. A passphrase like "correct horse battery staple" is easier to remember and difficult to crack. Use a password manager, a secure digital vault, to generate and store complex passwords. Remember one master password to unlock it. This is the gold standard for security. Consider Bitwarden, 1Password, or LastPass. Install it and commit to using it. Generate new, unique passwords for breached accounts. It's a highly effective way to protect yourself online. Even the strongest password can be stolen. Through phishing or malware, your credentials are always at risk. That's why two-factor authentication, or 2FA, is essential. It adds a second layer, something you have, like your phone, or something you are, like your fingerprint. With 2FA, logging in means entering your password and then a unique code from an app or text message. Authenticator apps like Google Authenticator or Authy are more secure than SMS, protecting you from SIM swapping attacks. Enable 2FA on your most important accounts, email, banking, social media, by visiting their security settings. This simple step blocks nearly all automated attacks and makes your accounts dramatically harder to compromise. After securing your accounts, stay alert for suspicious activity. Watch for security alerts about unfamiliar logins or password changes. Regularly review your bank and credit card statements for unauthorized charges, even small ones. If you spot anything suspicious, contact your bank immediately. Consider freezing your credit with major bureaus to prevent identity theft. Be wary of phishing emails or texts. Never click suspicious links. Always visit sites directly. Ongoing vigilance is your best defense against evolving threats. Long-term security is about good habits. Cyber hygiene. Never reuse passwords. Every account needs a unique, strong one. Be skeptical of unexpected messages and never click unknown links. Keep your devices and software updated to patch vulnerabilities. Limit the personal information you share online and review privacy settings regularly. Treat your data like a valuable asset, share it only when necessary. Consistent habits are your strongest shield against future breaches. Online safety is an ongoing process, not a one-time fix. Regularly check if your accounts appear in new breaches using tools like Have I Been Pwned? Consider identity theft protection services if you're at higher risk. Stay informed about new scams and security threats through trusted sources. Security is a habit. Review, update, and adapt as threats evolve. With these habits, you transform from a target into a well-defended user. We've covered how breaches happen, how to check your exposure, and the steps to secure your accounts. Strong, unique passwords and 2FA are your foundation. Good cyber hygiene, skepticism, updates, and privacy keeps you safe long-term. This isn't just a checklist, it's a shift to proactive, empowered security. You now have the tools and knowledge to protect your digital identity. The power to act is in your hands. Start now. Digital security is a lifelong commitment, not a one-time task. Keep performing regular checkups and stay alert for new threats. Share your knowledge, help friends and family protect themselves. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Every secure account is a win. Use reliable tools, stay informed, and prioritize your privacy. Security practices don't limit your freedom, they ensure it. With Vigilance, you can enjoy the digital world with confidence. Take charge of your digital security today. Review your accounts, update your passwords, and share this guide with friends and family. Stay safe online. Your actions make a difference.